seeing racism, everybody goes, oh, I'm not a racist. Well, you most likely are, and I'll tell you why. I mean, having black children, being a white guy, and the first time I saw it, just because of skin color, I got kicked in the stomach. I didn't physically get kicked in the stomach. I felt like I got kicked in the stomach, and your survival instincts come out just because they were aimed at myself and my family, especially my children. So you grow, as you go through life, I mean, you have to look at it as somebody else's, the other person's problem. You're going to do what you're going to do. Either they accept it or not, and I try to show them a different light, and they're going to either accept it or not. So it's, at first it was pretty devastating. But my family's so tight. We're so tight it doesn't bug us anymore. We don't even, we don't let it affect us, because we know we're not doing anything wrong in the world. We're not doing anything wrong against humanity. We are humanity. So that's how I look at it. When you adopt kids, obviously biracial, or white parents and black children, you get a lot of questions, and I think the number one thing, are they your kids? That's number one. You get asked a lot of questions. Can I touch their hair? Are they fraternal or identical? And I have a boy and a girl. Funny story, we had a nurse say, are they fraternal or identical? And I said, can you get me another nurse? Because it's a boy and a girl, which means they're fraternal. If nobody knows what identical and fraternal means, identical is from the same egg, same sex. Fraternal is two separate eggs. So let's just start there. But yeah, I think, you get asked a lot of great questions. You get asked a lot of crazy questions. And questions people don't not, most people are kind of timid coming up to you, but you have a lot of people who are, not as many, but forthright about asking questions about your family. And we see it as a family, They're my kids. I discipline my kids the same way. I laugh with my kids. I hold my kids. I kiss my kids, just like anybody else. When we do take them out, I ask rhetorical questions. Why do you ask that question? Are we not acting like a family? I like to have fun in my life, and I like to bring out great situations. And obviously, as human beings, we interact. When somebody asks me that, they mean they're interested in my life and my child's life. So yes, I'll ask them leading questions. Sometimes to get to a punchline if I think they'll get it. But yeah, we humor is a great device to get through any life, especially our life. I mean, you have a lot of things thrown at you that you may not. If I have white kids, you have a whole different set of circumstances. Things people just take for granted and don't think about. But when somebody asks me, are those your kids? Yeah, I have numerous answers, and I'll ask numerous questions just to see where they're coming from.